So I'm recording this audio a few days after all of the video you're about to see, and it was only 7 days ago today that I put episode 301 into the new editor, and I am already done with the official version of 301, and it was a decently complex edit. Shouldn't take more than a couple days to get the public version done. But I wanted to walk through with you real quick so you can see how Fangage works for the official full version. So once you have your YouTube channel membership, you'll just load up Fangage like this, move over to either the $2 subscription or $5 subscription up top, and then you go from there. When you log in, you just log in through your Google account, through your Gmail account, and that is all. Very, very, very simple. And if you pledge at a higher subscription rate for a live action title, of course you would still get the earliest full-length official KK access possible with that live action title. All right, guys, as you have seen, no doubt we have some awesome new stuff going on, new content out, and even more awesome new content coming. 294 is public, but recaps 30 and 31 are members only right now. And that's definitely something I'm going to be talking to you about here are the channel memberships and especially the KK and what it's going to look like moving forward, the format of it. I know I've talked to you guys about this somewhat recently. Plans have kind of changed a little bit as we've progressed, and I've kind of landed on a final decision on that, how the KK episodes are going to work moving forward. So I'm going to be talking to you about that as well. Before we even dive into that, though, I just want to say thank you for all the tremendous support. You guys have been great when it comes to Fangage support. 9 months ago, we made that tough transition from Patreon to Fangage, and I knew it was going to be a rough one. And slowly but surely, things really started to come together with it, and you guys have shown amazing support, and it's gone very well, especially of late. And I know moving forward in the long term, it's definitely what's best. And I'm pretty excited about that. And you guys have shown great support over the last 2 years with channel memberships as well, even though I haven't given out very many rewards with those. Not as many as I would like to. So that's one thing I want to talk to you about when it comes to the KK moving forward, how it's going to work, how memberships are going to be involved with that, and whatnot. Trying to provide more of our original content, more KK episodes, and to make those memberships more valuable. Not more expensive. The price isn't changing. Still $5.99. But as far as what you're getting for that $5.99, I definitely want to make that more valuable. So that being said, this right here, this kind of public update video where I release a video publicly and it's just me talking about stuff, this is probably going to be the last public update video that I do generally. If it's something more important, like if it's important news about our new live action project or interviews with the girls or something like that, that's different. Those will have public videos like I've done in the past. But as far as just a general video like this talking about updates, unless it's really important, what I'll be doing from now on is either using the community board to put it in writing, make a post, or use the community board to post a link to an unlisted video like this that talks about it. Basically, I'm trying to keep these videos out of our algorithm on this channel, public videos, because these videos have very little engagement. I don't know for sure if they hurt the channel, but they definitely don't help the channel. So as far as public update videos go, they're just not going to be here anymore. However, the community board will always have information, so you want to check that regularly, enable your notifications. On desktop, you got to go there manually, to check for those unlisted videos or updates or anything like that. And posts, posts probably come across your mobile feed, I'm sure. So don't expect public update videos like this anymore unless they're very important. Oh, and one more thing here real quick. KK previews. Do you remember these from 2 years ago when we got to episode 300? I said, moving forward, we're going to try KK previews on new episodes. Well, a lot has changed since then, obviously. You can see that here from the photos. You see there was a long form version of the KK preview first, and then there was a short form preview, YouTube short. That's basically the only short we've ever done. What we're going to do moving forward with KK previews is use them exclusively for YouTube Shorts. Yeah, to make long form preview content, just too much time, and there's no real value to it. Yeah, you can see that the long form did get more views than the short, but that probably has a lot to do with the fact that we've only done basically one YouTube short like that. So if I start doing them, they'll start to build momentum and get a lot more views. Also, it's just much more efficient. To watch a long form preview video, not really anything anyone's looking for, I think, especially, depending on the length of the scene, just too much work. So shorts are great for that. And it's going to be a little different than the one we did for 300, but I think shorts are going to work really well for KK previews. So yeah, and as far as TikTok goes, I know I talked about this in the past, starting a TikTok. We're probably going to want to wait and see if TikTok will still exist into the future before I invest any time into that. But yes, KK previews are planned moving forward. They're just going to be much more simplified and YouTube Shorts. Okay, that out of the way. Now moving into the news when it comes to the KK episodes, how we're going to do this. I've landed on a final decision how this is going to work. And I'm very proud of myself as far as recap 30 and 31 go, because those are what would be known now as official full-length versions, full-length KK episodes. They had copyright restrictions. Everything was there like it normally is, and I was able to bust out both of those recaps, starting essentially from scratch within 3 to 4 weeks. 2 brand new recaps in 3 to 4 weeks. I was pretty proud of that because, again, full-length episodes dealing with all the standard restrictions, and a lot of that has to do with the better, newer editing program I use that I've been using for several years now, but I hadn't normally committed the full project into that editor. Complete Exhaustion was the first live action title of ours I used 100% in the editor instead of just like making custom spots and putting it into the old editor. And now with these newer KK episodes, I'm doing the entire KK episode in that editor as well, and it's really helping. So things are, as I've gotten the hang of it and whatnot. So you got 2 awesome recaps about to come. Members only videos right now. You guys have access. They're in the Criminal Headquarters playlist. But moving forward, we're done. We're back to the KK Olympics. Obviously, I posted a photo recently showing the faces. Not 100% covered yet, but more than I had the last time I posted an update. I know the scenes, I just haven't finished that picture yet. I gotta go around and find all, screenshot the scenes and whatnot. It's kind of a pain in the ass since I'm not making the thumbnails yet. But so the KK Olympics are next. I started episode 301, the project, about a year and a half ago. As you saw from a recent community post, I learned quickly that I hadn't really done very much with it. Of the 10 plus DID scenes, segments in it, I had only customized maybe 2 of them, so I was pretty much starting from scratch. Just a few days ago, got the project back into the editor, in the new editor, laid it out, and I'm almost done with it. Now that's going to be the official version I'm almost done with. So how this is going to work is there's going to be 2 different versions of a KK episode. There's going to be the official version and the YouTube version. I recently bought private video hosting for our live action titles, for any other videos I want. Private hosting that allows me to not worry about any type of restrictions, whether that's the copyright scanner, whether that's the age restriction scanner. These things that are real headaches, the latter definitely not as much, but I mean, they can be, these are the things that kill the turnaround time on producing a video. So now that I have private hosting and I don't have to worry about those things, I can make the KK episode exactly how I want to make it. And it just flows smooth. I put it out, like I said, I'm almost done with this. I just started it a couple days ago, and it's a fairly lengthy scene, episode 301. Really good scene, too. A lot of stuff there. I'm almost done with it. So that's going to be the full
version, the official version. Now, the official version will not have an intro in it anymore. That 1 minute intro where I, kind of shamelessly plug our stuff and tell you to buy a channel membership. The official version isn't going to have that anymore because only people who are already involved with paying for the content are going to have access. So there's no reason to put an ad in the beginning. So some subtle differences between the two videos. The official version is going to be exactly how I want the episode to be. If we ever do brand deals, which is something I have access to now, you've seen advertisements from your favorite creators where they promote a product. If I ever promote a product in a video, it's not going to be in that official version on private hosting. So when you're talking about ads, and promotional stuff, that's not going to be in the official private hosting version. So, you pay a little bit of money, you get better access, you get smoother viewing. So the official version, again, private hosting, and that is going to be something that is distributed through Fangage, not through YouTube. They are the YouTube version and the official version, they are separate. So Fangage is going to be used for distributing the full-length version. And here's the thing, I don't know how many people are really interested in the full-length version because there is a lot more involved with it. Now, I'm not going to be abusing the video and including more of a TV show episode for no reason. I'm not going to be blowing the video length out of proportion just because I can. That's not the point of this. But it will allow better context and less zooming, modifications that I have to do in the public version, less alterations to the original content possibly. I'm going to make it look the best possible in the official version. Having said that, the YouTube version will come next. So basically the official version is going to come first on the private hosting. People who are channel members and who are using Fangage will have access to this first. So the early access viewing of the official version is a $5 subscription on Fangage. There's a $2 subscription option where you will receive the full access to the full version only once the YouTube version is public. So there is a separation between the two. The $2 subscription and the $5 subscription. When it comes to the YouTube version, once I have made the official version, then I will be condensing the video down. The YouTube version will have the intro at the beginning, any potential sponsorship in the future, ads, obviously, once it's no longer members only, once it's a public video, there'll be ads on it like there always is. That version will be greatly condensed. Once I've made the official version, I will chop it down, edit out anything I need to, make alterations, zooming, whatever I have to do to make it work and to make it more condensed and easy to finish. I'm trying to do every episode. Whenever I start an episode, I'm trying to have it done in 2 weeks. That's a big improvement from 6 months, 4 months. Most of these videos have taken months in the past. So I have a system in place now where I think I can make an episode in 2 weeks. Official version and YouTube version. 2 weeks to bust out any episode. I feel like I can do it. Now, obviously if it's a really, really long scene like 294, could take some more time. But for the most part, I think I got everything in 2 weeks. And that's not working every day on it either, because I do have other things I have to do, like writing the script for our next project. Okay, so I want to just simplify this again real quick so you guys know how it works when it comes to the full official version and the public version that's on YouTube. So let's say for the full official version, the people who are ahead, they have their channel membership, they're a $5 subscriber on Fangage. When I give them episode 306, at that point, episode 301 will become public on YouTube. So you have the public version for channel members first. So it starts with the channel membership. Let's say you bought your channel membership. At that point, you're going to get the YouTube version 5 episodes ahead. So if 301 just became public, you have access to the YouTube version of 306 if 301 is now public on YouTube. If you have your channel membership and then you go to FanGage and you spend $5 on a FanGage membership, you then get the full version with our customization, our custom editing, really well done, beefed up scene. You'll get the full version of 306. So if you have your channel memberships and a $5 subscription on FanGage, you get the full version of 306, while the public is getting the YouTube version of 301. Channel members would have the YouTube version of 306. If you have the $2 subscription on FanGage, requires channel membership first, you would get a full official version of episode 301. So when the public gets 301 YouTube version, you would get the official version of 301 with the $2 subscription on top of the membership. So if you want the most access, the earliest access, you have to get the channel membership and then the $5 subscription on FanGage. That would get you the full version of 306 while the public is watching the YouTube version of 301. So 5 episodes ahead with at least 5 episodes ahead. That could get more when it comes to the official version. That's possible. 5 episodes ahead plus the full customized version, while the public is 5 episodes behind watching the YouTube version. So you have different options there. You can just wait for the video to become public. You can buy the channel membership and get the YouTube versions where you can comment on the video and whatnot 5 episodes early. Or you can buy the channel membership and then go to the FanGage subscriptions, that $2 and $5 option on top of it, so you can see either the full version when it hits YouTube, the YouTube version hits, you can see the full version at $2 subscription, or you can do the $5 subscription and see the full version 5 episodes ahead. I think it's a good value to get to, to do the channel membership, to get all of those perks, but then to do the full version access, so you don't have to watch ads, you don't have to wait, nothing like that, but you can see the fully customized edit job that I've done. So that's what I think is the best option. Yeah, and the plan is to regularly be uploading these videos, so you're going to get the most for your money. I don't want people buying memberships and subscriptions and not get very much for it. So that's the plan. I mean, that's what we've got. I think it's going to flow very smooth. Like I said, I think 2 weeks per episode is very reasonable. I can't, it's impossible to guarantee how often I can start an episode, but I plan on doing it very regularly. And yeah, so I appreciate everything. You guys have been awesome. This is exciting because I have so many awesome scenes saved that I've been waiting to do episodes for, people requesting stuff, etc. We're going to get to it in time. So I appreciate all that support. Check out the community board for the Indiegogo link to be able to get early access purchasing power for our next upcoming project. I will see you guys soon. I appreciate all the support. Thank you.